the reunion of my grandfather, Nur Hashi Alas, and his wife. We continued living at my Aunt Amina's house for several months. At that time, the USC had announced a government with Ali Mahdi as president, but it was not a functioning government. There was no LAW.NO protection. People were taken from their houses and killed, sometimes by their own neighbors. Property was looted, houses were taken over. Fear ruled the city. My Aunt Amina's house became like a refugee camp. It was overcrowded with families running for their lives, women fearing rape and abuse, and children who no longer understood safety. Our house was attacked 4 times. One morning, around 9 a.m., a man whose face we did not recognize entered our compound. He greeted us and sat down casually. He did not look suspicious. Moments later, my Aunt Amina came out of her room. She immediately sensed danger. She asked him why he was there. He said he was waiting for Kukai. It was a lie. She ordered him to stand up and leave. He refused. Without hesitation, she grabbed him and dragged him toward the gate. He was strong, but 3 of us pushed him out. He pretended to leave, then pushed his neck back through the gate. My aunt reacted instantly. She shoved him out and slammed the gate shut. Seconds later, the gate was violently struck. A hand grenade was hung on the gate. We were threatened. We ran into the rooms. We lay flat on the floor, waiting for death.
The attackers were still banging on the gate and firing gunshots. The neighbors alerted Kukai and informed him of what was happening. Kukai and his friends arrived, and a gun battle erupted. Shortly afterward, the attackers were forced to retreat. A few days later, in the late afternoon, the same group returned. Before they reached the house, Kukai was warned. At that time, only 2 men were with him, and his rifle had been left inside the house. When he heard the news, he ran, took his weapon, and prepared to confront them. His mother warned him not to go out, telling him the attackers were many, but he refused and went outside. A gunfight began. Kukai sent one of the 2 men to call for reinforcements. The fighting continued for some time. The attackers attempted to burn Kukai's car, but they failed. Eventually, reinforcements arrived, and the attackers were defeated. One of them was killed, the same man who had tried to set the car on fire. 2 of the attackers locked themselves inside a nearby house, while the rest fled. While gunfire was still being exchanged, elders from the attackers' clan arrived to intervene. As is customary in Somali tradition, elders gathered to resolve the conflict. Abgal and Murasaid elders sat together. The Murasaid elders requested that the men hiding in the house be released. The Abgal elders asked why those men had come to attack the house. The Murasaid elders replied that the attackers were not targeting the Abgal, but were after the Darude people staying in the house. The Abgal elders responded firmly that those people were their relatives, and warned that if the house were attacked again, the situation would become much worse. The Murasaid elders accepted this, and from that day on, the attacks stopped.